what's up everybody? It's Rox and I am coming to you today with the annual 4itsrox end of the year shout out video. Yes, you guys, it's here. I have about 500 damn shout outs to do. Okay, I was like, yeah, I think next year we're gonna have to do this a little differently, you guys. Usually I do this, I don't have as many subscribers obviously as I had now, and I did not have as many people asking for shout outs. So yeah, we're gonna get to everybody. If you left a comment on my a YouTube channel or my Twitter or my Instagram, I made sure that I went through and I got everybody here. Okay, but what you're gonna have to do is be real patient because we're gonna be here a long ass time. Not only that, but you guys that left like these long stories explaining it, I got it. It touched my heart, it touched my soul. I feel good for you and all your accomplishments, but I can't put all this in the video. Okay, we ain't got that kind of time. Already I feel like this video is gonna be like 2 hours long, you guys. So yeah, what I want y'all to do is go on and get your drinks, get your chips, you know, do all that you need to do around the house, get comfortable. Okay, if you're listening for your names, it will definitely be there. But like I said, it's gonna take a minute. Okay, let me just shout out real fast my Happy New Year hat, because it's the end of the year. This is the last video of the year. Thought I would throw that on, you know, for the extra special occasion. But yeah, you guys get comfortable, do what you gotta do, come on back. I'm gonna get to these shout outs, shall we? Alright, you guys, gosh, this is a whole bunch of people. Let's just get started. First up, let's shout out Amber McDonald, who's a loyal subby from Oklahoma. Shout out to you, Frank Gibson, who's a loyal subscriber who enjoys my channel. Thank you, Frank. Shout out to my girl, Casey Tucker, who's also a Capricorn, December 31st. Happy birthday to you, girl. L. Michelle Graham, also known as Miss L. Michelle for the DMV. Shout out to you. Candace Williams says she would love a shout out for me. Okay, so thank you, Candace, for you and your husband enjoying my videos. Kendra Moses, shout out to you, who's been watching for about a year. Shout out to Joe Champion, who actually shouted me out for making videos. So thank you to you, Joe. This is a birthday shout out, December 21st, for Ebony Isis. Wedding anniversary shout out for Mrs. Griffin, 41. Same day as my birthday, December 26th. Congratulations on 12 years for you and your husband. Wishing the twins, Adrian and Akayla Phipps, from Sandy Point, St. Kitts, a Merry Christmas. And that's from Jamila Christopher. Shout out to you and your kids. Shout out to Jay Smith. Shout out to Tanny Lala, who is receiving college acceptance letters right now. Congratulations to you. Shout out Alicia Lopez, okay, loyal subscriber. YouTube name Lady Loca. Shout out to Tank3280, wanted me to do it in my Porsche voice. Shout out to you. Merry Christmas to Christina, Anthony, Aubrey, and AJ. Diamond Diva 4111 is achievement shout out, completed their bachelor's with their first class honors in January, graduated on Sunday, and received 3 subject awards. Okay, so congratulations to Diamond Diva 4111 for all that she's done. Tony Terrell, who is a loyal subscriber, shout out to you. Christina Joseph, shout out to you. Shout out to Lay Lovable, okay, who just graduated from college this December 12th from NCAT, Aggie Pride, okay, and also their birthday is on January 12th. Team Capricorn, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Lovable Curves Maxie. Her birthday was the other day, so this is a belated birthday, but that's okay because we celebrating the entire month. It's Simply Melissa, shout out to you, who's been watching my channel for years. Love you too, girl. Shanice Woods, no, Shanice. I'm assuming it's Shanice because she says that her nickname is Niecy. Shout out to you, who's just been watching and just wanted a just because shout out. Shout out to Tiffany Morales, who had the strength to break up with her no good fiance after my last story time video. I'm assuming that's what she meant. So shout out to you, girl. It's gonna get better. Shout out to 3 Buckhead, who has been a loyal subscriber for a really long time. One of my first subbies that I can remember. Shout out to Lola from the UK, the Lola Noir, and she listens to me all the time. Kishi Clemens, okay, shout out to you, okay, she's keeping her attitude in check, not cussing out people. Shout out to Unique Pen, who is a loyal subscriber who doesn't always comment, but that's okay, so shout out to you. This is a birthday shout out on January 8th for Nikki Bari. or Nikki Berry. Dika Muhammad, who just got a very big promotion in her career and is just excited and over the moon. So congratulations to you. Ain't nothing like a little extra butt. Shout out to It's Me, Romaine Lewis, okay, a longtime viewer and a brand new YouTuber. So I want to shout out their channel. Shout out to Aaliyah Burnett. Shout out to B Simpson, who also gave me a shout out for making videos. So thank you, and shout out to you as well. Shout out to Spilling All the Tea. They have a YouTube channel, so shout out to them. You guys go check them out. End of the year shout out for Simone Moore, who's a very loyal rock star. So shout out to you. Longtime fan Preston Sims from Little Old Columbia, South Carolina. Shout out to you. Kaylon Robinson, whose birthday is on January 3rd. Okay, so shout out to you, fellow Capricorn. Shout out to Karen Gaines in Louisiana. Karen and Sierra. Okay, they watch my videos, so shout out to you and happy holidays to you and your family. Will Win Int. I'm assuming that stands for Will Win Entertainment. Will Win Int enjoys the music that I play on my Top of the Blogs videos. Bree Nicole would like a shout out for her beauty channel, so you guys go check her out. Shout out to Colette Lucas, who's been watching for almost a year, loyal subscriber. Thank you and shout out to you. Vincent Stevens, who has just completed his first semester of the Doctorate of Physical Therapy program at Alabama State University. All right, Vincent, keep fighting the good fight. You're gonna make it. Gonna be a successful doctor. Great for you. Shout out to Taylor S for 1 year at the BS job, and also to her mom, Lana. Congratulations that you ain't killed nobody at your damn job. Shout out to UCJ May, who also shouted me out. So this is a reverse shout out back on you. Shout out to Cynthia Cook, who has been a long time subscriber. Thank you very much. Shout out to Zuhura Zam Williams, okay, who's a longtime fan all the way from England. Shout out to my boy DMV Rebuild. He's been a loyal subscriber for a long time. Always makes me laugh in the comments. So shout out to you just because. Shout out to Dawn Verena for not choking the shit out of her 2 teenage daughters this year, honey. You do that. I know how teens can be. Shout out to Kim P. Leo, who's been a fan for a very long time. Homeboy McJewerson. Okay, shout out to you. He's come to me by way of Bondi Blue. Shout out to Kiori Jordan and Kiori Gutierrez. They say they love me. I love you right back, girl. Shout out to Gwendolyn Wells, who's a loyal subscriber. Shout out to Estelle Green, who's a loyal subscriber from Trinidad. Joy the Brand, who I enjoy watching on Instagram. It is an interior decorating Instagram page. So you guys check them out. Shout out to Sharika Himes, okay, Reek Dog 903, who recently lost her parents in a car accident. It's very, very sad, and I'm very sorry for that. But I'm happy that my channel is able to help you in some kind of way. We'll be praying for you. Shout out to you, though. Shout out to Mania Loves. I hope I'm saying that right. They want me to shout her and her family out for Christmas, okay? Merry Christmas to you and your family. Khadijah C. It's a shout out for her vintage business called Sophisticated Funk Vintage. And funk is spelled with PH. Also, their Team Capricorn birthday is on December 27th, the day after me. Renata Ross, shout out to you. They love my videos. Thank you very much. Stephanie St. Hilaire. They are shouting me out actually for making videos, so shouting you out right back. Buzzworthy TV has a YouTube channel, and they have been watching me for a long time, so shout out to you guys. Check out that YouTube channel. Shout out Patrice and her son DeMarcus that made the AB honor roll. Shout out to the loyal subscriber by the name of Tasha 50,000. Been watching for the last 3 years. Thank you very, very much. Tabby Maceo also shouted me out, so this is a reverse shout out right back to you. Shout out to Jersey Girl 524 is here in Atlanta, I'm supposing, but it's probably from Jersey. So shout out to you. Been watching for a long time. Shout out to Jamaican Mommy. Her 21st birthday was on December 12th and also ended the semester with A's and B's. That's right, honey. We don't take no C's, bitch. I wasn't calling you bitch, though. The daughter of Job, whose birthday is January 18th, another fellow Capricorn. Actually, the name is Kezia. Thank you for spelling that out phonetically for me. Eve Barr, congratulations for losing 30 pounds. Okay, I know it's very, very hard, so you keep on fighting the good fight. We're going to shout out Miss Cassandra Thompson, okay, Mrs. Midwest, daughter Danny, who's in the 11th grade, made perfect score on the ACT test on the first try. They said here, I want to shout out a loyal subscriber by the name of London the Bronze Star. They told me specifically to say it that way. Marquez Morrow, whose birthday is January 3rd, fellow Capricorn. Shout out to Jay Cozart, whose due date was the other day. However, she hasn't gone into labor, but she's probably going to be done had that baby by the time we make this video and get it up on YouTube. Hopefully you might have had your baby on my birthday, December 26th. Shout out to Indiglo Beauty, who has an upcoming birthday, February 29th. Okay, she's a leap year baby, so really she probably only a few years old, you guys. Also has a beauty channel by the name of Indiglo Beauty. Shout out to a beautiful mind for finishing up the fall semester with a great GPA and being selected as student of academic and excellence and keeping it on going when she wanted to quit. We're going to shout out Soiree on Rose, okay, who's also a loyal subscriber. I love that name, Soiree on Rose. Shout out to Miss Frazier, who's had quite a bit of deaths in her family in these last few weeks. Her mother passed, her uncle passed, but she also had her daughter's birthday and her son's birthday all this happened within a week. So again, praying for you and your family. Shout out to Brittany Sunbright, who loves my videos. Thank you very much. Shout out to Nikki and Ronald for their 15th anniversary. Congratulations to you. Jadora Bastia just wants a shout out for getting all her news from my videos. Shout out to Teresa E, who's been a loyal fan, and also shout out to her and her boyfriend Teresa and Nova. They just celebrated their 2-year anniversary on December 8th. So congratulations to you guys. We're going to send a special shout out to my African rock star all the way in South Africa, Kia Gul. I'm not even going to try to mess up this name, but it's Kia. I believe that's the shortened version of it. I appreciate you for giving me the shortened version. Shout out to Right Girl Gone Bad, or Jamila, who's been watching for a couple of years and has been a loyal subscriber. So thank you very much, Right Girl Gone Bad. Shout out to my girl Dion 805. Okay, we are kindred spirits as we both have teenage daughters that wear us out. Also been a loyal subscriber for a long time. One of my first ones, so shout out to you. Oh, you guys, I got a shout out from my hometown of South Central LA. I ain't from South Central LA, just South LA. I wasn't all the way on the east side, y'all. But anyway, shout out to you, Marquess Q. Shout out to my boy Bobby Briscoe and the Ballet Hagen from Theater Hagen in Germany. He's been watching me for a long time. Bobby 24 Love. Shout out to you and all of your colleagues that you dance with. I told you guys I wanted to be a dancer at one time. Can't do shit no more, y'all. Terrible. Shout out to Laura Nicole, who is a law student who has been watching me to escape the very stressful lives of law school. So you keep on fighting the good fight too. Shout out to Mrs. Put Together, who says that I'm like her big cousin in her head. Oh, that's so sweet, you guys. Next shout out is to Ducci Bishop. I think I'm saying it right, who wants me to give a shout out to her baby daddy, Andrew Williams. She says, stay up, homie. A shout out to another South African viewer. All right. Y'all better show out South Africa. Natasha Kruger. Shout out to you. Sugar Pants, who was given that name by her fiance who passed last year. Shout out to you. Thanks for being a loyal subscriber. Shout out to the channel Courting Cuties. You guys check out that channel on YouTube. Shout out to Rose Dickerson, whose birthday was on December 14th, the day after one of my best friend's birthdays. But I can still shout you out even though it's already passed. Like I said, we celebrate all month. Shout out to Goody Two Shoes 78, who's a loyal subscriber and just actually ran her first full marathon, 26.2 miles in November. Okay, so, and they're very proud. You should be. My brother, my oldest brother that passed, he used to run in the LA Marathon every year, and we used to love to go out there and see him and be supportive and all of that. Shout out to Nick G's soul sister, Sam. Okay, she says she's a very encouraging, considering, loving, and caring person. And that she's helped her through many, many difficult times. So she wants to shout out her soul sister, Sam. Sam, wherever you are, Nick says thank you. Shout out request from Tone Teasy's YouTube page. I didn't even know you had a YouTube page. called The Going Way Back Show. It's an old school hip hop show hosted by Money B of Digital Underground. Very interesting. I didn't even know that. You've been watching me for a long time. I had no idea that you had your own YouTube channel. You guys check that out. The Going Way Back Show. Nunu, the hair diva. I can remember doing a shout out for you last year. I won't forget that name. Now, she want me to shout out her real name, child, and it's Najawan Nicole. For short, we call her Nunu, and now I see why. Shout out to you. Her birthday is December 22nd. Okay, another fellow Capricorn. Polo Jordan, who wants a shout out, who always leaves their comments in all caps, but there she's not shouting at me. It's always been very nice and said very sweet things to me. Shout out to you, Polo Jordan. Thanks for the follow and been following for quite some time. Shout out to X-Girl 10. No, she wants me to shout out her friend Sky, who's lost quite a bit this year and has been very depressed, and just wanted me to say a few kind words. Hopefully, Sky, that you'll understand and realize that your life has purpose and that you are going through something, but it won't last forever. Okay, when there's a down, there's always got to be an up. So things will turn around for you. God bless you. Hopefully that this will help a little bit. I know it ain't much, child, but we gonna keep on trying. Shout out to Aaliyah Thompson, who's gonna be graduating from nursing school in May, okay, with her RN and BSN. Congratulations to you. Mallory from LA, okay, she said to say West Side. Unjanetta King wants to shout out the lupus awareness. Fluffy Bearing Gum Dum wants a shout out simply because they love watching my videos and thank you for making them laugh. Sharon Johnson said if I have space for little old Sharon, that she would also like a shout out. And I do have space for you. Not everybody is big here on It's Rox channel, you guys. Shout out to you who's been watching my channel for some years. Came over from the Scorpion show, so thank you. Shout out to Ayo Ayo. Shout out to Marcus Williams, who is also a loyal subscriber and has a YouTube channel. So you guys check out Marcus with a K Williams channel. Shout out to 09MJ Eternity, okay, who made the Dean's List all the way through their freshman year of college. Shout out to Amabia 19 and Pookie in Houston, Texas. Shout out to Mostic Baby, who leaves his messages on my YouTube and my Facebook page just like a radio announcer. Every time I read his comments, I swear it feels like it's a radio announcer. You guys have to check him out if you ever see the comments. Shout out to Caitlin Charles, her mom Marie, her brother Jerry. They watch my channel on the regular, and also her birthday is on January 17th. Another Capricorn. I'm telling you, the Capricorns run this world, y'all. Shout out to Marcel Williams, who also has been watching for a long time and also is now telling me that she says because she's the baddest bitch on YouTube. So she's going to be doing hair reviews on the channel in 2016. Shout out to Jennifer Boone. Okay, she's just a cool ass sister. That's what she says. Shout out to Ultimate Brody. His birthday is on New Year's Day, January 1st. Shout out to Naturally Kenyatta, who is from Atlanta but moved to Ohio last year to be with her fiance. They're getting married on February 13th of next year. So congratulations to you two. Dolly A just finished her degree in journalism and English literature from the University of Buckingham in the UK. So congratulations to you. Shout out to Mama Audrey Harris in Wichita, Kansas. Her birthday is on the 30th. IB That Chick says that Miss Audrey loves my channel and watches my videos all the time. So shout out to your mama way out there in Wichita, Kansas. Shout out to Taiwan Carr, who is starting a new construction management job in the Caribbean. Moving from Texas to live and work in St. Thomas, St. Lucia, Antigua, Trinidad, and Dominica. Congratulations to you and your new job. Shout out to loyal subscriber Shar 90303. Okay, straight out of Inglewood. Shout out to my fellow Capricorn Geneva P313. Shout out to Courtney Love 23. Okay, her baby Faith, who's 5 months old, and her daughter Jada, who will be turning 14. Well, she just turned 14 a few days ago, and she always wants to watch the lady that does the YouTube videos in her car. So thanks to your daughter, and shout out to you and your family. Shout out to Glamourlicious KK, who's a new subscriber and binged watched all my videos in 2 days. Girl, you must ain't had nothing else to do. That is a whole bunch of damn videos to be watching. Shout out to Camille Hardnett. okay, whose birthday is January 12th, Team Capricorn, and also graduated from college with their degree in their bachelor's degree in the spring of 2016. Perfectly Nisi Janelle wants a late birthday shout out, and also for you guys to check out their YouTube channel. Loyal subscriber Angel LaShawn is about to graduate with her bachelor's degree. And that's it from damn YouTube. Now let's get to this Instagram and then we gonna be done, y'all. Shout out to Angel Eyes, who also had a YouTube channel. I don't know if he still does, but he's on my Twitter. Shout out to DeCarcia, who's been a follower for a long time. I met him actually at a Miss P meet and greet years and years ago. So shout out to DeCarcia just because he's been around for a long time. Shout out to Sandy D, says that she tried to take her life last year. Doctors and the family put limitations on her life, but she decided to take charge of her life, and now she travels alone all over the U.S. Shout out also to Angel Lash on graduating with her bachelor's degree. Shout out to LA Cali Dime, okay, who has a cool app called Flappy Rappers. You guys check it out. Shout out to BHB at Transit Arts in Columbus, Ohio, okay, for their hip-hop dance class. Shout out to Forever Jamaica, who just wanted it for the hell of it. Shout out to Plucked CEO, and that's an app that lets students apply for college for free. Shout out to Realtor Miss Candy, wants to shout out their realtor business in Pittsburgh. Shout out to Try Me One Time's 5th grader son Anthony Quinn for being the only kid at the school scoring perfect 100s on the Tennessee statewide achievement test. Shout out to Shantae No Sleep for passing all her finals and getting through the first semester of her sophomore year of college. Shout out to Glenn Syria Loving Hands handmade artisan soap and luxurious skincare treats. Shout out to Golette, who's having twins. No, not having twins, child. Let me not look. Has twins that are turning 18 on December the 18th. So shout out to them. Shout out to Kalia Jones 32, who just got their first car. Okay, a 2016 Kia. Shout out to Unique Events LLC, okay, for starting their own event services business. Shout out to Pretty Princess 94602 and Eric, who celebrated 2 years of marriage. Shout out to Kiera Denise 1225, whose 24th birthday is on Christmas Day, fellow Capricorn. Shout out to Kotera, whose 31st birthday is on January 25th. Shout out to Crystal Carter for kissing her 20s goodbye in July. Shout out to TLP King, who's been a loyal subscriber for a long time, said he just want one just because he want one. Okay, so shout out to you. Shout out to You're a Daredevil, who is graduating from Louisiana Tech University this spring. Shout out to Monica S., who has a YouTube channel by the same name. Also her hubby TJ, who loves when I do my candy impressions. Thank you. Shout out to Miss J's Days, who's been subbing since Basketball Wives was a new show. She just started a new channel also by the name of Miss J's Days and would love a shout out. So shout out to you. Shout out to Abe's girl, her amazing husband. She says that you're a wonderful man. She loves you to death. Shout out to Jennifer O.C. for being such a good friend. That's from Sasu27. Shout out to I Am Kia Woods, who wrote a book this year. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Miss Kai TV. You wrote a book? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. You asking me to read a book? Well, shout out to you anyway, but I just now am seeing this message, so I'll have to respond to you back on Instagram with that. But shout out to you, Miss Kai TV. Shout out to Chris Yeron, whose birthday is Christmas Eve. Shout out to Santana. Okay, my boy Santana, who's been grinding in the gym all year. No winter abs, but he's still working. Shout out to legendary Legale for graduating in May. Will be graduating in May with their BSN with God's help. Finished the semester with flying colors. Shout out to Queen Nat11, Natalie in Barbados. Shout out to the YouTube page called MillieTube. Shout out to all of my Caribbean viewers in Trinidad in particular. Ayana JJ, thank you so much. Shout out to Tisha125 who is over in the UK and says that I keep her entertained and never misses a video. Shout out to Stepwalla and her sister Sharon from Stephanie, because she loves her and she's so grateful for her. She said that this is going to embarrass her. I hope not. We all should have family that loves us, shouldn't we? My Jamaican and UK viewers, and an upcoming reggae music artist named Sabrina Diva. That's who I'm shouting out, from Aki Tree. Shout out to Tiffany, who has a 3.6 GPA as a college freshman. Her mom, Anita, is so proud of her. Shout out to the YouTube channel Where Fashion Matters, where they talk about all things beauty. Shout out to Amber, whose birthday is the same day as mine, December 26th, lives in San Bernardino, West Coast. The West Coast is the best coast. Shout out to Nika for going back to school and passing the finals while going through a rigorous divorce and becoming a single mother, all in the same year, girl. You can do it. Shout out to the YouTube channel Chef Alina, where they do all things culinary. You guys check out that YouTube channel. Shout out to Taisha Williams, or Taisha Williams, and her husband for making a lot of the right choices to better their family this past year in this crazy world. So shout out to you. Shout out to Sasha Turney, whose birthday was December 1st, and she's hailing all the way from Barbados. Shout out to the YouTube channel Rolling with My Homies. It's a weekly blog of her and her two sons. That sounds interesting. I'll have to check that out. Shout out to Wayne's Cajun Kitchen. It's a small family-owned business in Houston, Texas. Facebook, all of that. Y'all look them up. Shout out to YouTube channel Sensational Life, featuring hair care product reviews and her fitness journey. Shout out to the YouTube channel It's Camille, where she reviews TV shows, which was inspired by 2 years of watching me. Oh, that's itsrox. It's Camille. I get it. Shout out to Mad Dog 520, who I remember we talked about him getting his master's degree and wondering if it was worth it, and it looks like it is, because now he's gotten a permanent job, benefits, all that good shit. Okay, so you just stick in there, hang on in there, it's gonna get better for you. So congratulations to you, Mad Dog, who also made me his Woman Crush Wednesday one day, and I was just so bashful, you guys. I was just like, oh, look at me, somebody got me as a Women Crush Wednesday. I even had to show my ass, y'all. Shout out to the YouTube channel SAS Scales, mature black woman who has a birthday on January 8th. Shout out to you all the way in Pennsylvania. Shout out to Sabrina Diva's new single, Mash Up My Head. You guys get it on iTunes today. Shout out to I'm Stephanie Nicole. Her and her fiance just purchased their first home, and they're getting married in January of 2016. I told you, if you had told me to do it on Instagram and YouTube, I just needed it one time. I know that was the one that I already did, I think. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be fussing. But if it is, I told y'all don't be leaving it twice. You giving me more damn work. Shout out to Annie, Chris, Tammy, whose birthday was on December 17th. So they wanted to shout out another fellow Capricorn. Shout out to B's Lil Mama. Oh no, that's B's Lil Mama. Okay, just said to shout him out just because. Shout out to Ryan Myers for living the Rockstar lifestyle. Oh, he told me to say Rockstar lifestyle. He said to say lifestyle, said in the voice of Rich Gang. Shout out to Tanera Nicole from Texas. Shout out to Kenneth, who has a YouTube channel called Smith Kenneth 998. Shout out to Dana Ramirez from Cali. Shout out to Royce Morgan, my boy Royce, who I just met on YouTube, not YouTube, on Instagram this year, but he's a cool guy. Shout out to Rhonda Teal 0221, who is a rock star from the Cali Bay area. Shout out to Sylvia Ngosi, just because, who's been watching me all the way from Kenya. Another one from Africa. Shout out to Valentine Jerry in Houston from her sister Shirley in the Netherlands. Shout out to Jabril M, who just started his first job, and his birthday just passed, and he graduates high school in January. Your mother is so proud of you. Shout out to That's Crazy LJ. Shout out to Hannah for being halfway done through their double masters. Yeah, shout out to you. That's a whole lot of work. Shout out to Adri Cal, who has a baby boy coming soon in January, hopefully in December if she's lucky. Okay, so congratulations. She's waiting on Chris Jr., so hopefully Chris makes an appearance soon. Also, shout out to Alicia from Kingston, Jamaica. Shout out to Charity Montez. I hope we hear. Okay, she said for me to pound my chest when I said it. Lamont7277, he said he just finished his 5th class in his 2nd master's program in health administration. So shout out to you and congratulations. Shout out to Sauda619 just because she's a fan. Shout out to one of my favorite rock stars out in Paris, Chemo, okay, also known as Dina Boy in Paris, who's been watching for a long time. Met his boyfriend. He sent me a bottle of wine all the way from Paris. Very sweet rock star. Shout out to Jazzy Girl Rachel, my girl, who was out here in Georgia. I told her there is no way that we are not going to hook up in 2016. Shout out to Overall Prince, who has a hair page by the name of Best Hair God 2015. They've watched all of my videos. Okay, that it took them 3 months, but they did it and they liked all of them. So I appreciate you very much. I appreciate you very much. I'm running out of steam, you guys. Shout out to Nissy. Okay, Nissanique, aka Jinx the baby girl. Okay, also been watching for a long time. One of my homegirls from LA. So shout out to you. Shout out to Love and Hip Hop Tea. Just a little bit left, you guys. They have an Instagram page that I follow and they follow me back. So shout out to them. Shout out to the YouTube channel Keosha Taylor, okay, where they do family vlogs. And of course, they love my channel. I'll have to check you out. Shout out to Melissa Gibbs, who's been watching for about 4 years now. So almost from the very beginning. Don't comment much, but still watching. That's all that matters. So thank you very much. Shout out to a young MUA by the name of Cash Kardash MUA. They're on Instagram. You guys check her out. Shout out to Ashi Baby, who's been watching me for about a year and they enjoy my channel. Shout out to Lima Sierra. Shout out to J Diva One, who she and her husband I met out in Dallas when I went out there for that Sheer Lux Live event. And I remember her husband because he had on a shirt that my husband also has. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to Makeup Toya. She just celebrated her 4-year anniversary with her husband Tim. And also they will be expecting baby number 4 this June. So congratulations to you guys. 4 kids. Woo! Cloud Parker, who wants a shout out. Who watches me and Alexander Rogers while he's on the treadmill, has lost 20 pounds thus far. So congratulations to you. Shout out to DJ's World 101, who has been asking me for a shout out for a long time and I've never done it. So DJ, I made sure you are in this shout out today. Okay, so he has a YouTube channel by the same name. You guys check him out. He does reviews and things like that. Shout out to Angie B 2687 for the birth of her twins, Julian and Ava, on September 18th, and her big 11-year-old helper, DJ. And child, I think that's it. Lord have mercy, you guys. I don't know how I got through that. I know you guys probably are tired as well. And if you probably heard your name, you probably didn't even watch no more. I just wanted to do this, even though it's tedious and it takes a long time. I just wanted to say thank you to all of my subscribers who watch me throughout the year, who watch me when I'm in a good mood, who watch me when I'm in a bad mood, who understand when I make mistakes, when I say the wrong things. I'm just so thankful for my channel. I just actually hit 35,000 subscribers. It's been a labor of love. Good days, bad days, all of that, you guys. I mean, we've talked about all this stuff before. So I just wanted to say thank you all and do this video. It's a year-end video. And this is a time where, you know, I usually like to reflect on my channel and just realize that I've come a long way, but I couldn't have done it without, you know, the help of all of my rock stars out there. So I ain't gonna make this video any longer than it needs to be. I hope that you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful, happy New Year's. And I am going to get off of here. So rock stars, with all that being said, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I'll plan on doing the same. Happy New Year's to you all. Until next time, rock stars. Bye.